Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us for SBB Live. I am your host and the publisher of Seniors Blue Book, Amanda Barton. Delighted today to bring on Miss Mickie Oliva with CapTel, closed caption telephones. How are you this morning?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Now, I know I have a habit of butchering last names, so feel free to correct me.
Close enough. I'm going with it.
All right. Now, I want to get to know you as an individual and what inspired you to get into the field of hearing. So tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got started.
Absolutely. Thank you. Um, my name is Mickie Oliva, and I am proud to serve South Florida, Southeast, Southwest, as well as Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands with CapTel. Um, I've been in this position since 2014, but I am certainly no stranger to hearing healthcare. I am the mother of 3 children who were born deaf, and I personally know the tremendous value that technology can offer those with hearing loss. Helping people stay connected is definitely my passion, and I live it every day. So I certainly understand the struggles that people have and the benefit of technology in assisting them.
It really is a pleasure to get to know my advertisers on a personal level. I always love hearing these stories. I'm sure that as technology advances and all of these wonderful things are happening, it's wonderful for a parent such as yourself.
Absolutely, it is. And even in my job with CapTel, serving the, seniors for the most part. I mean, my own father and my aunt have CapTels. We've got many family members in addition to all the lovely clients we've been able to help. So it's such a heartwarming job, and I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
Yeah, absolutely. You have a definite purpose, and I'm so glad that you get to live it every day. Well, tell me a little bit about this closed caption telephone. What is it, and how can somebody take advantage of that service at no charge to them?
Yes, of course. So CapTel is short for Captioned Telephone. It is designed, as I mentioned, for anyone with a hearing loss who's has difficulty at all with telephone conversations. It works like any other amplified phone you would have, with the addition of having a screen that you can read in addition to hearing. So very similar to captioning for the TV. So you're not trading off one modality for another. You're able to make the what you're hearing as loud and clear as it needs to be for your own listening pleasure, as well as reading what you're hearing. So it's a great, it's a great tool.
Perfect. And also, I know that it is no cost to you. How would somebody qualify for it? How do they get a hold of you to determine that? And what's the process after they make that initial consultation with getting the phone in their home? And one more question I'm going to go ahead and ask. If somebody is a snowbird and they're traveling from up north, do they get a new phone when they get up north? Do they take their phone with them? How does that work?
I Great questions. I'll definitely address them. We get them, especially in Florida. We get those questions all day long. Um, so the first part, basically, why is the phone available at no cost? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, CapTel is part of a federally funded program regulated by the FCC. This is provided under the Americans with Disabilities Act. So for anyone that does have a hearing loss, it's something that is, that they're fully eligible to participate in. Has nothing to do with their Medicare or any VA benefits. Has nothing to do with anything other than the fact that they're eligible based on the fact that they've got a hearing disability. Um, the requirements to get a CapTel are basically 3. So in addition to a hearing loss, they do need a standard dial tone. It is a phone, so it's looking for a dial tone. And we also need internet. So the dial tone, of course, carries the conversation, internet carries the text. Um, Very straightforward process. There's a one-page application, and I know this is hard to see, but basically we make them available. We can email them, fax them, mail them. Most of the hearing aid providers and audiologists that we do work with can do it online. Very simple. You have a choice of models. Those models can be determined, ahead of time. I work with them when I call the client and just find out what are their needs, what's the best match for them. Once we receive the application, they have their phone within a week. We're the only captioning company that does offer 24/7 customer service via phone, online chat, email. And hopefully very soon we'll be opening up in-home installations again, which is something we really pride ourselves on. As far as the snowbirds, I mean, they're perfectly able to unplug the phone from Florida and put it on the auto train or put it in their car and bring it back up to their second home. But for those that, just don't want to do that, or they feel that they're here enough and they're up north enough, long enough to enjoy it, we would love to be able to offer them that second phone, again, at no cost in their other residence. So that my cell phone number is on every piece of literature I have, my email address, they can text, whatever, and I would be their person, their liaison, to get them whatever they need, a second phone, tech support, installation assistance.
Perfect. Sounds like you're a one-stop shop.
I am, and I love it.
So you did touch on something, as far as in-home installations, with you not doing in-home installations at this point, with COVID, what's the process? Do you mail the phone to them and just help them with tech support throughout the process?
That's part of it. Yep, we have had an extremely high success rate with shipping the phones. We do ship via FedEx, so they have their phone within a week. I've just requested 5 to go out today. So by the end of the week, we'll be following up with the patients. I've sent them videos. They're great, very self-explanatory. We walk them through how to plug it in, where it goes, and we want it to be placed in the best location, that it's a good fit for them and they'll be able to use it in their home. We realize not everybody needs captioning, or not everybody wants it. So, but once it is a good fit, and they're just willing to see if it's something that helps, I always tell them something is better than nothing. My father's had his for about 5 years now. And initially he's like, oh, I don't know if I'm really going to need it that much. I do okay on the phone. The fact that they have built-in answering machines has changed his world.
Yeah.
Because he knows he never misses a call. There's many times where he's on the phone saying, slow down, I'm reading what you're saying. So he has become a great CapTel user. And like I said, it's just a tool.
Yeah.
And if it's something that you're willing to try, and and I've learned, just technology and being, having family members with hearing loss, sometimes you don't realize like that one little thing can make a huge difference in someone's ability to communicate. And I love seeing that.
I absolutely can. And I think another thing, a lot of people think with the caption telephones that it doesn't have the volume, but it not only has the volume, it has an increased volume. Is that right?
Absolutely, it does. And in addition to the amplification, thanks for mentioning that, we have tone control, because we know that making it louder doesn't make it clearer. So we've got options and custom settings, and we work with everyone just to see that it's the best fit for them.
That's perfect. Well, Mickie, it sure has been a pleasure getting to know you, and just appreciate CapTel's partnership with Seniors Blue Book so much. And we look forward to spreading the message, and until you can go back in the homes and talk with all the seniors that I'm sure you're missing as much as I am. I hope you have a pleasant morning.
Yes, thanks so much. I really appreciate the opportunity. Thanks again.
Yes, ma'am. Take care.